Finn and the Floating House. In a small, bustling town by the sea, there lived a clever, adventurous cat named Finn. Finn had bright green eyes, a coat as sleek as midnight, and a mind as curious as a treasure hunter. He spent his days exploring hidden alleys, befriending townsfolk, and lounging on sunny rooftops. One afternoon, Finn's friend Pip, a cheerful parrot with rainbow-colored feathers, squawked excitedly as he flew down to Finn. "Finn! You won't believe what I've found." Pip chirped, flapping his wings with excitement. "What is it?" Finn asked, tilting his head. Pip grinned. "There's a house floating on the sea, and no one knows who it belongs to. The mysterious floating house." Intrigued, Finn followed Pip to the shore, where they spotted the most peculiar sight, a little house bobbing up and down on the water, like a cozy cottage riding the waves. It had a red door, a chimney that puffed out curls of blue smoke, and potted plants on the windowsills. "Who lives there?" Finn wondered aloud. Pip shrugged his feathery shoulders. "No one seems to know. It just appeared this morning." Finn's curiosity got the better of him, and with a determined swish of his tail, he hopped onto a small rowboat, motioning for Pip to join him. "Let's find out," he declared. Inside the floating house. Finn and Pip rowed over to the floating house and knocked on the red door. To their surprise, it swung open all on its own, revealing a cozy interior filled with strange, colorful trinkets. There were glass jars filled with sparkling sand, shelves lined with tiny bottles, and a large, leather-bound book resting on a round table. A warm fire crackled in the hearth, and the room smelled faintly of vanilla and cinnamon. Pip perched on Finn's shoulder, wide-eyed. "Who do you think lives here?" Just then, they heard a friendly voice behind them. The enchanted turtle. "Hello there. Welcome to my floating home." Finn and Pip turned around to see a gentle, wise-looking turtle with a shell as green as emerald and eyes that twinkled with kindness. He wore a little gold-rimmed monocle and had a red scarf wrapped around his neck. "My name is Theo," said the turtle, smiling warmly. "I'm a traveler and a collector of magical things from faraway lands." "Wow!" Finn exclaimed, his eyes gleaming. "How does your house float on the sea like this?" Theo chuckled. "It's enchanted, of course. The house can travel anywhere on water. I gather treasures, stories, and friends from all the places I visit. The gift of adventure." Theo offered Finn and Pip a cup of tea, and as they sipped, he showed them some of his treasures, a pearl that glowed in the dark, a feather that could change colors, and a small, golden key. Finn and Pip were fascinated, listening to Theo's stories of enchanted forests, singing rivers, and mountains made of glass. Finally, Theo handed them each a small gift. "To you, Finn," he said, "I give this silver whistle. Blow it once, and the wind will help you wherever you go. And for you, Pip," Theo said, holding out a little charm in the shape of a compass, "this charm will always lead you back to those you love." Finn and Pip thanked Theo, their hearts filled with excitement. The floating farewell. As the sun began to set, Theo's house started to drift gently away from the shore. "Will we see you again?" Pip called out, waving his wing. Theo smiled. "Who knows? The sea decides where I go. But remember, adventure is everywhere if you look for it." With a final wave, Finn and Pip watched as the floating house sailed off into the sunset, its chimney puffing blue smoke like a farewell signal. From that day on, Finn and Pip went on their own little adventures, inspired by Theo's tales and treasures. And whenever they used their magical gifts, they remembered the wise turtle and his floating house. The end. This story is a gentle tale about friendship, curiosity, and the magical memories that stay with us after a chance encounter.